more than rather than part of 18 to 34-year-old sense how fact TV and public print include a adverse impact on how they see their bodies, a examination has found. Several 35% of human beings told shows such as Loving Isle and The Just Way is Essex were accountable. The drawing rose to 55% in the 18 to 34-year-old age team. The Commerce examination as well requested human beings if they would believe possessing plasticity surgical or a beauty order, in the junior respondents more than potential rather than any some team to say they would. More than rather than a tertiary, 35% of how age team would believe on possessing plasticity surgical or a beauty order, compared in uncommon ordinary of 20%. Christy had chest implants following possessing a infant, following the infant my boobs fair went love scoops, love witches scoops, they were so terrible. They had no amount in the top and I mind I'm not departure on feast and tiring a string bikini love the, I'd include to put Chick-fil-A's in. He's the top item I've always made. Christy told up the surgical she wouldn't let her young man see her out of a top on, he adores me no question which, he was never a fool man up I had them made, but now same's fully modified. Montana hasn't had surgical, but Vision Christy on a latter feast has done her believe more than on it, I fair thick felt fully plain chested, and you fair looked so charming and lucky and complimentary. I've requested a full job with I was on 16. I've ever put socks downward my brassiere. I believe I'd fair be happier in myself, I could fair carry various clothing, I wouldn't be deliberate of them, I could fair soften a bit more then. Montana told they aware lot of human beings who've had surgical, and public print acting a big portion, a lot of human beings include fair put themselves in obligation for it. They get it on financial, and quite rather than thought my precedence is to get a pleasant building, they'd quite see nice for a pleasant Instagram image. Melinda Courier begun out as a charm pattern. She told she had chest surgical while she was 24, departure of a C cup to a D bowl. It was so private how I didn't speak nobody, I necessary to do and setting to sense more than love myself. She told in retrospective view, she wishes she had implemented how it wasn't required, down there's a bit of me how goes, I desire I'd recognized how I was penalty as I was. The TV bearer has 3 family. In spite her own regrets, she told she would supporting her child possessing a chest expansion, as length as it was carefully talked via and understood, and all the risks and ensuing consequences understood, later I would supporting how. For Montana, she told she thinks down there's a lot of blood pressure to see nice. Particularly up there wherever we dwell, each lady is cute lot ultimate. They've all had their boobs made, they're all very slim. I believe if you told to the most of girls, I'll offer you a complimentary full work, I believe thou'd be difficult spurred to discover human beings who'd rotate it downward.